Hello everyone, this is Shafiq. On this demo, I'll be taking you through the omnichannel customer journey on Dynamics 365 Commerce. Let's start the demo by signing into the Dynamics 365 e-commerce portal. Dynamics 365 supports multiple login methods like combination of username and password. It also supports social logins like Facebook and Google. Once I'm logged in, I can start the product search by entering the keywords for the product that I'm looking for. Currently, I'm looking for a formal leather shoe. E-commerce is suggesting all the products and categories that is matching my search term, and it shows the result. The second option that I have to find the product is to go to the shoes category page, where it will show all the shoes that is available in commerce. I can further filter the view by going into the type of shoe that I'm looking for. In this demo, I'm looking for a formal shoe. I also want to add a filter to limit the product search to $200. I further want to filter the products by size. From the search result, I like the genuine leather tuxedo shoe. On the product page, you're able to see all the aspects of the product. The product is available in multiple styles. In this demo, I'm going for the regular style. I will also go and select the size. I'll click on the add to bag menu to add the product to the cart. I'm adding another product to the cart where I'll be picking it from the store. When I click on the find in store, the system is going to show all the stores where the product is available. I'm clicking on the in-store pickup to pick up the product from the store. Currently, we are on the cart page. I'm moving one extra item that I added into wish list and moving to the checkout page. On the checkout page, you'll be able to see the delivery address where the product is getting delivered. You'll be able to see the shipping charge that you're paying. Dynamics support multiple payment methods like loyalty card, gift card, and credit card payments. In this transaction, we are going to use loyalty to make the payment. I'll click on place order to complete the transaction. Once the order is completed, you'll be able to see the items that is getting delivered and their mode of delivery. Let's have a look at the My Account page on the system. The View Order History page will show all the transactions that you have done with the brand. You'll be able to see the mode on which the transaction was completed. For example, the current order was placed online. If you click on View More, you'll be able to see other transactions which include the transaction that you have completed in the store as well. Let's continue the journey on the POS. A store user can log into the POS using a combination username and password. The sales agent can go to the catalog available on the POS to select the best product the customer is looking for. If you see here, the same set of shoe that we saw online is available on the POS as well. Store user can use the same set of filters that I used online to find the best product that I'm looking for. Let's see how we can go and search a customer profile. You can search the customer profile either by entering the name, or you can use other parameters like email address, phone number, or the loyalty card number. Now let's go ahead and see what all information can you see inside a customer profile. As you can see here, the store agent will be able to see all the details related to the customer. You can see when the customer signed up for an account with the brand. You'll be able to see all the activities that he has had with the brand. You can also see the loyalty balance. If you click on the loyalty balance, you'll be able to see the history of all loyalty transactions. In the customer menu, the sales agent will also be able to see the wish list, which is shared across all the channels. The sales agent can also have the details of all the orders the customer has placed with the brand. The customer attributes that can be configured to match any brands is also available on the customer profile. Now let's go ahead and see how we can fulfill the transaction that we placed online. In this demo, I'm trying to fulfill the pickup transaction that I placed online. The sales agent can find the transaction by filtering the order using the channel reference ID I received at the end of the transaction. You'll be able to see the details of the transaction. The sales agent can click on the pickup menu to pick up the product. The sales agent have to enter the exact quantity that the customer is picking up on the transaction. Once the pickup is completed, the transaction will be loaded to the transaction grader. As you see here, you're able to see the complete transaction being loaded. The sales agent will be able to see what is the deposit the customer has paid and the other items that he has bought on the transaction. You can close the transaction by tendering a payment. Let's see a quick demo of distributed order management on Dynamics 365. Distributed order management, or DOM, uses predictive analysis models to optimize order fulfillment performance at multiple levels. Multiple cost components and rules can be used to derive the best location for fulfilling an order. DOM helps a retailer to ensure that the products are delivered from the correct sources at the correct time, which in turn maximizes profit and minimizes cost. Now, let us have a look at the stock position of the product in different warehouses. The genuine tuxedo shoe, size 8.5, is available in DC Central Warehouse, which is the default fulfillment warehouse for all e-commerce orders. The product is also available in San Francisco, which is a retail store. As the delivery address of the product was selected to be in Arizona and San Francisco being the nearest location, Dome reassigned the sales order line to San Francisco store based on the per distance cost calculation. If you look at the DOM logs, we can see that the San Francisco store was assigned. The store users will further process the packaging and shipping from the store to complete the fulfillment. Thank you for watching. The next demo will be covered by my colleague Satish Muthukrishnan.
Hi everyone, myself Satish Muthukrishnan. I'll be covering the omnichannel experience with respect to the customer service in Dynamics 365 CRM. And the product that I'm going to show you as demo is called as the Unified Service Desk. Now, this Unified Service Desk is actually called as the Agent Desktop. It's an individual extension that you will have to install at each and every agent's machine. The biggest advantage of this is like this product has got the capability to integrate with different applications irrespective of their technology stack. For example, you could even integrate your Dynamics CRM with a Java application where you don't have to write those integrations. All you have to do is just click and configure, and automatically the information would flow. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I have designed an custom page, an HTML page, through which I'm going to initiate a chatbot request. I'm going to click on the button which says let's chat. I'm going to initiate a discussion by saying hi. Okay. This is where the Power Virtual Agent kicks in, and it gives me a lot of options. And I'm going to skip those options, and I want to say that I want to talk to an agent. So I'm going to click this button, which says talk to agent. There you go. So I get a pop-up that says accept or reject. I'm going to click on the accept. The moment I click on accept, you would notice that there is going to be a separate session, which is going to be enabled for me. The reason I'm stressing on this session is because the biggest advantage of the Unified Service Desk is it allows you to handle multiple sessions. So I'm going to just say hi. And you will notice that the message gets transferred here. I should see that message. Yes, hi. I want to greet the customer. Good morning. How may I help you? So what I'm going to do right now is search for Kaisen. So the moment I pull the contact information, it gives me a gist of details. Like I get the customer name, his address, what was his previous chat. If in case he did chat with the customer service earlier, you would see those informations here. And then it also gives me information about the existing open tickets, the recent interaction that he had with the customer service. And so, which means I know that, yes, he's reached out to us earlier. And I'm going to ask him, are you checking on the delivery date? Okay. So let's assume for a moment the customer says yes. So all I have to do is just go access the order information and see the status of it. So let's see how we quickly access that. All the way down. There you go. You will notice these are some of the orders that the the e-commerce team has created and has got automatically pushed in to the CRM instance. And now, yes, I know that there is an open ticket and there's also open order. Now, if I want to find the status of the order, all I have to do is just open the order. This order would get popped up on another tab, and I will get the actual status. And I would say like, okay, you should receive it by tomorrow. Cases. And I'm going to open the existing case. Just see what happens the moment I open this case. You will notice that something called as call script gets enabled. So earlier on the same screen, you would notice it was grayed out. The moment I open this case, you would notice this call script getting enabled. The biggest advantage of this call script is like this is the feature through which you automate a lot of the business functions. For example, the customer agent doesn't have to create the case manually. Just by clicking a button here, creation of case can be automated. And similarly, let's say if you have to update, there's a refund request. All you have to do is just create an call script with a refund request link. And the moment this is clicked, it'll automatically go talk to the ERP and initiate the refund process for us. Let me quickly talk to you about some of the other capabilities that it offers straight out of the box. Now, this is the landing page for any customer service rep where you'll have three sections. One is your My Work items. This is where this is my active chat session, which is why you see that is still listing on the My Work items. Whereas you also see something called open work items. This is nothing but your follow-up request. That could be a phone call, that could be a follow-up task. Remember, like about 7 different kinds of tasks available in CRM, and any open items would be displayed here. And these are some of the items that you have finished throughout the day. Okay. So what I did is like for this demo, I've created a segment called as wish list segment. So what this segment does is like whenever the customer adds any item onto a wish list on your e-commerce platform, I've created a dynamic segment here where there is a straight out-of-box integration between e-commerce and dynamic CRM, with the help of which we would be able to generate a dynamic list of members. So which means like whenever people go add a product on wish list, the marketing engine would get automatically updated with a list of members. And why do I want to do it? The reason being I want to distribute a campaign. So for the sake of this demo, I've also created a sample customer journey where this journey would validate the segment, especially so whether it's a wish list segment. And yes, if it is a wish list segment, it is going to send a marketing email saying like, hey, look, you got a 10% discount and you could probably place your order for all your bucket list items. And when he places order, what are the other subsequent activities that you'll have to do? Whether you'll have to automatically generate a lead, or when you automatically want to generate and follow up, activity for your internal service rep. Those are all quite a lot of other features that is available. Over and above, you will notice that this entire customer journey with the basic training, you'll be able to click and configure, and the entire customer journey process would be automated for you. So what we saw is only chat channel, right? Likewise, you could also have a similar feature for phone. You could have a similar feature for email, and you also have some of the social apps like Facebook, Twitter, directly talking to your dynamic CRM. And the final item on my list is the Customer 360. Here is where we have included the components of AA and ML, which is going to interact with multiple pieces of your product, like e-commerce. When I say the reason I'm stressing on e-commerce is like your loyalty points, your recent purchases, what is this, what are your cross-sell and upsell opportunities, which Microsoft CRM is going to prompt you for. So those informations can be configured, can be personalized with respect to each and every organization. And that would be displayed as part of the 360-degree view. That completes my session. I'll be more than happy to address your questions under the QA sessions. Thanks so much.
Hello everyone. I am Kiran Wagmare, Principal Consultant, Planning and Forecasting. Today, we are going to talk about planning engine of Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation. Demand forecasting is used to predict independent demand from sales order and dependent demand at any decoupling point for a customer order. We will navigate to Master Planning module of Dynamics 365. As you can see, we can generate demand forecast by clicking this option. We have an option for selecting our historical horizon and baseline forecast. Start date along with some advanced filter such as bucket. For the purpose of demo, we are using 12 months of forecast data. The generated demand can be accessed from the adjusted demand forecast screen. In this screen, we can view or adjust the forecasting. The altered record will be highlighted in the bold until it's authorized. Here is the process to authorize the demand. Once approved, the record can be accessed from the release product screen. I'm navigating to the plan tab by clicking on demand forecasting to check the records. The item setup can be done from the release product plan tab. I'm checking default order setting menu. From here, we can create a warehouse specific setup for a purchase, inventory, and sales transactions such as minimum quantities, maximum quantities, safety stock. It's important to understand the output of master planning, how existing supply covers the demand, why specific supply was generated. We will again go back to the release product screen to see the net requirement to understand the logic. In net requirement screen, we can view detail of generated requirement granular to the warehouse wise variant level. Not only that, it shows us the coverage setting applied, a breakdown of requirement total by transaction type by pegging information. Pegging information shows as why system has generated this order. Let's move to the action messages of Dynamics 365 FNO. These messages are system generated message to update the order generated by using master planning. Action messages can be viewed from master planning module. We will search purchase order we created in the demo earlier. Here, as you can see, the system is suggesting to increase the order quantity to match our requirement. On top of, if you can click on the net requirement option, you will see detail action messages and screen and reason. With this, I conclude my session. I'm happy to take question on Q&A section. Thank you.